What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday Morning Live, Season 4, Episode 6. I certainly hope everybody's doing well today. We have some different camera views today, so everything is got put in backwards. So I may click over and find that the wrong camera's on the wrong scene. So forgive me, one day I'll become a professional at this. But I hope everybody is doing well today. I have transformed my long sleeve shirt to short sleeve because it is toasting up a little bit. It's up to about 50 outside right now. And as usual, have our two parking spots, watching this lady to watch her decide whether or not it's going to be 15 minutes is going to be that hour and a half. Starting to get bad with the bowling alley down the street, y'all, and the movie theater and the new bar. We have new bar flies in the neighborhood who have insisted on parking in my spot at 445 and had to make a new little bright sign with some new wording on it. Not exactly the wording that I would like to put on there, but you know how it goes. You just have to be a little gentle sometimes with people in the beginning. Oh, Pocket Women, I'm going backwards. Ronald, P. Woodfine, Little Picker, Nick's Pick, what's up? Ken Nixon, Anthony, what's going on? TXG, what's up? Dana Reed, how's it going? Ronald, who else is here? Pete Woodfine, Gumby, James Randolph, Peter, G. Keyman, all the usual suspects. Oh, the usual Lock Force gang. Not a gang. Lock Force crew. Yeah, I turned it up. I had it down thinking, hey, I'm going to be nice to them and not blast their ears out. But y'all wanted your ears blasted out, especially since I totally missed the music last time. It was muted. I don't know how that happened, but I wasn't paying attention, obviously, to see that it was muted. We do have Carson I got to get used to this new angle. Carson is on the move. Carson is not up front. He has miraculously moved over to this section for the time being, as always. Kim was using Carson pretty heavily last week while we were taking down the stars up front. We left the Christmas stars hanging for a while and then got tired of them. So now it's kind of bare up front, but Carson's on the move and he's going to keep working his way into the back eventually. Again and again. Alan Corson, what's up? Ronald, how's it going? Pocket Women, good day. Morning to you. Nate G, what's up? TJ21, what's going on? TXG, did I already say TXG? I think I said TXG. I don't know how I miss it. Miko, Jonathan Issa, what's going on up in the house? First, as always, Rune turning the lights on. Thank you again, as always, to Night Owl and Dang It Wes for being here for the moderator part of it. This is a subscriber-only chat, so if you've not subscribed, you can't post anything. But get subscribed, and you can 10 minutes into it. We are doing the... what are we doing today? We're doing shop stuff, obviously. Carson has tasks. Whenever we have Carson out, you know that means that something's going to go down. And that's how it's going to be today. Yes, 25 years. My calendar reminded me of that yesterday. Or I opened my calendar and I saw it coming up. You know how it tells you things. And we started as an employee. I saw, going back over the comments last week's episode, some of the comments that I did miss, I'd noticed that somebody had asked how long I've been here, and yet 20, according to my calendar, my calculations, and my adding, and what was informed to me by certain people who know those things, just today, 25 years ago. It wasn't technically the first time I came in the door, because obviously I came in to apply, but first time I came into the door as a locksmith, and I had experience up until then, and I've been in Fondren for 3 years already, so I'd kind of gotten the feel for the neighborhood down on that side. I don't like that side. That side down there is just, I mean, they're okay because they're in Fondren, but I like the hill better. I feel like I'm elevated. I can see everything. But Today I do have some Mississippi cold drip. Oh, we have not had Mississippi cold drip in the house. I know the camera's like way wide angle, but that's, y'all let me know in the comments whether you like the bigger angle, because you know you can see a lot more, but it does make me, you can see my you know, I don't know if it's better or worse. This is the better camera, so when I zoom up on my like that, I gotta get really close to that big camera, but when I do that, I don't know if it shakes or not, so we're just doing a little camera test today. You know how this one doesn't like fast moves when it's on the longer cord, so we're gonna see how the other one that I've been using does well with the other cords back there. You see it, it's back there. It is waiting to do what it needs to do today. And that is clear off the bench grinding area. I'm actually, I got like, as always, 8 different freaking things going on. And today, one of them being we got to fix Kim's lid. But I don't have any of my special screws. I need one of those helicoils, but for wood, like with the metal thread on the inside and the wood thread. In lieu of not having that, I know I've got them somewhere, probably in the truck in a remote plastic bin. Might as well scratch that off the list too. We're knocking Carson, we're knocking Mississippi cold drip. Today's Mississippi cold drip is new. Now I would like to explain why I have like lightened up a little bit on the cold drip. Number one, I think I'm totally turned off mocha now. I don't know what it is, but I'm kind of getting tired of the mocha. So I only ordered 1 bottle of that. And the salted caramel and the salted caramel and the Mississippi turtle, I mix half and half. So this is like half of each one. But I honestly think the reason why, aside from it being cold, obviously cold coffee works better in the summertime. You're going to see me every week with cold coffee. But in the wintertime, I do default to Kim's special coffee. But since I haven't had any Mississippi cold drip on this episode or talked about them, we just got a fresh delivery. And I do believe the reason why I've been turning it off, because my refrigerator, which is just a regular refrigerator freezer, the refrigerator stopped getting cold. It's like 50-ish degrees. So we had to move everything to the freezer because the freezer wasn't freezing stuff. I think it may be getting too cold. I don't know, because compared to when it was in the refrigerator, and it doesn't get cold to the point where it ices, but freezes. It doesn't even get crystallized or anything like that, but I feel it's got a slightly different, slightly different twang to it. So it may just be too cold. We are looking around. We're trying to get on Facebook Marketplace or whatever to catch an old, not so old, but old freezer. Obviously, if I've been here for 25 years, and the refrigerator was here a good 10 years before me, that makes it at least 35-year-old refrigerator. Who can blame it for giving up like that? I'm already to that point. Please smash the like button. We appreciate that. However, it really doesn't matter what we're doing here now, because on the being able to pay for the batteries and stuff. Because during the summer or first couple of months of the year, this is pretty standard with YouTube. Advertisers don't pay a lot of money because they went broke for Christmas on advertising budget, so they don't start picking up advertising until Marchish or so on most average channels. So we have very little. You have to smash the thumbs up or comment or something quite a bit to make this worthwhile. But let's go ahead and get started. Forgot. I'm glad I looked back at that. Anyway, it's better. The point is that it's better to rewatch it because as soon as it goes into resolved, it's better battery money than YouTube. It cleared up last year. It cleared up around March, so let's turn that back down just a bit. And lock force assemble! Is it credit card reader in the way? You can't even see it now because of this camera angle. It's way back there. That's yet another bad thing about this camera angle. I don't know. I'll go back over the comments and see if you like it or not. Get yourself a Ninja bullet blender, throw that coffee in there, or a scoop of cocoa. Wow, getting heavy duty. Collagen sweetener and your creamer. Why the gelatin? That's what I want to know. That looks interesting. It's an idea. Maybe if I probably need to mix it up. You know, you burn yourself out on certain things. So, have you cleaned the coils in the bottom of the refrigerator? I have not, and that's honestly probably what it is. It's a good idea. I'm scared of that. So yeah, that's a good idea. I guess I'll take a look at that. I don't want to. We had the plumbers out last week because we had some issues with smelly stuff in here. And they replaced the wax ring seals on our and their toilet next door, which did need it. And it worked for like 3 days, and now it's starting to come back. I hate to make that call. Hey, whatever you did, I told y'all to clean out the pipes. Do your thing. Do your plumbing thing. Speaking of plumbing thing, trades. Just a warning. I will be doing a video shortly, separate video on the whole trade topic involving locksmithing. It's going to be a furious rant. I'm going to pull a Wrangle star and furious rant, and not really be furious. Just a video idea I had. It's kind of starting to irritate me a little bit. Carson's been promoted to working behind the counter work. And that's, means you see less details. Yeah, wide angle. That's one of the, I mean, it's good. Like if I have to go over there, I mean, you can see more of the shop. Oh, the camera just flickered. But yeah, I don't know. We can always change, we can always do this. Let's just go bounce over to the main screen. Boom. Okay, woof. Woof. Volume, stupid Jason. Sorry about that. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. I need an automatic volume thing so it wouldn't I don't have to do that. I'm going to come up with an automatic volume thing. The gelatin's good for your body. Yeah, I guess you can put all sorts of vitamins and stuff in there too. Nice layer of creamy foam. Okay. I don't have a blender here, but we got a blender at the house. I might take a bottle home and see. Since I just got to re-up. What's up, Brian E? Grass-fed beef gelatin, it was tasteless. That doesn't sound good. Jason, 5 minutes. I need an automatic sound turner upper, don't I? Or a spike prohibitor. I don't know if you can do that. You may be able to, but this one should be actually set up to 200%. No, it went back down. Okay, something's going on. I'm not a good audio. There we go. Turn it back up to 200%. We'll go ahead and switch over to the mic because really today is all about going back there and dealing with crap, right? That's the whole point of this. There was one other thing on my mind, but I can't remember what it is right now. Maybe I'll think about it. Hope you saw my. Got me a new little thing so that I could wipe my chin a little bit there. I did notice in that icon video, I just got a new ratchet. And we also will be going in that video. I mentioned that Stuart, since you're here, thank you again for that. The screwdrivers you sent me are about to be in a video. I'm about to actually be filming that later today, if I have an opportunity. If not, it'll be Monday. But I've got like 5 bins of old tools, and this kind of relates to what we're going to be doing back here. That's the grinder. Y'all know the grinder area and the drill press area. Once we go back there, we're going to see how bad off it is. In fact, I can just show you right here. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's in horrible shape. Luckily, if the old grinder was there, that wouldn't have been a problem, but because it would have just literally vibrated everything off the counter. But with the softer, non-vibratorial grinder that we have, everything stays kind of there, and then it becomes a shelf. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go over there here in just a second, after I make sure I haven't missed any other important comments like turn the volume up, Jason. We will switch over to the mobile mic for that. But to the left right there, to the left is where we're going to be working today, which is why Carson is parallel to it, just so we can use it as a flat surface. Not exactly something that I'm looking forward to. Let's do one thing with this camera though while we're here, since we're experimenting and all that. Roasted donuts. You know, I after I bought that, and then after Night Owl had mentioned, hey Jason, I'm surprised you found that. Every time I've gone back to the store, yep, they're out of propane. So that roasted donut session was I guess nowadays pretty no, it wasn't wasteful. They were good. They were good. Free will audio compressors are available. Mount that can magnet in your toolbox. Yeah, it's like glue. Yeah, I'm going to be gluing, magneting, and yeah, that would fit like sideways perfectly. If I can get it off. Pretty dang strong magnet. Yeah, that would fit perfectly in there and hold a couple of things. That's a good idea. Good idea. Automatic volume thing about audio compressor. There is compressible things. There's like settings and stuff that you can do in it, but I'm again it's flying by the wing of my pants. Isn't that how you say that? Milwaukee's releasing a 1/4-inch ratchet in Denmark sent with 90. And yeah, in that ratchet video, somebody had mentioned the Wera. I have that in my Amazon Prime, my Amazon list. That's about to get more expensive too. But I've got that in my tools wish list. And I've been pondering that guy because it looks pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm not here when the package people drop things off, and I don't want to get banned from that too. So it's much easier for me to go to a physical store and say, hey, here's $40 for your thing. If I don't like it, I may upgrade to that one, but I don't know. It's just I feel like, does it come with a little wipey thing? Are they bougie like that too? Do I cut Medica used? Is that a 33 HQ2 used for Medico only? Yes, it is. That guy, 33. Good call. 3333 is what they called those, and then they changed it to what, a 3334. I don't know what the deal was with that, but it was like 3333 or 3344, something like that. Yeah, literally that's just there to cut the old air and sky. I've got several communities that buy the one of the two, whichever one the 1515 is. They go through keys a lot because it's on literally every one of their gates. So yeah, that's all that's there for. And if I'm that's pretty much all it's for. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's for. Jason's got a Sperry Rand Firemaster cabinet. Oh, that is a Remington Rand This guy? Yeah, Remington Rand. Did I find a place for my brass magnet? No. Isaac, what's up? Thanks for being here today. Appreciate that. That's when you're talking about City Tech. No, that's a Remington Rand. GM has a military one. I can't remember what base we got that off of, but they were like, take it, get it out of here. That's an expensive cabinet too. So we were like, yeah. I've had a lot of people offer me a lot of free crap, but stuff like that, I would jump on it in a heartbeat, no matter where I had to move things to get it stuck. Saw the claws and cameras before, but I've never seen it with a ratchet. Caught the red dials on top and thought that's what you use it for. Yeah, it's just, nowadays it's literally just for that. We used to use it when it was in a little bit better prime of its life. I would, if I had a crap load of keys to do, I would, sorry, take that back. We had an automatic here. It's boxed up right now, but we have the same, the automatic version of the HPC. And I had it beside this machine, and I would cut 2 on the manual to 1 on the automatic. SE lock and key. Okay. Yes, sir. If it's a yes, sir. If it's a Schlage brand, it may just be the part that's on the inside that broke, and we have replacement parts. Okay. Thanks. I had an automatic there. That way I could, because I could cut 2 keys on the manual to 1 on the automatic. So I'd hit an automatic, punch the button, go, cut 2 keys, switch it out on the automatic, rinse and repeat. And we could go through some keys pretty quick. What's up, Deadball Cafe? I saw retired Butcher Boy, and I'm sure Tugboat's here as well. I haven't seen y'all, but I'm sure you're here. Jason, for more freak out. Permanent safe from like pro. I'm kind of, I love that. I don't know if that's safe. It would be so hard to get it out of here just because of things that I've put in the way now. Even if I had a good dolly and 2 other guys here, and those, wedgets to actually lift it off the floor to get a dolly under, I'd have to pull up a whole lot of stuff to even get it out. It would be a super pain in the butt. And I kind of like it. It's kind of a cool, unique safe. So it's not just something I want to give away. I wouldn't give it to anybody. Value-wise, I don't know. If somebody said I'd give you $500 for it and come move it, then I would probably do it. It's worth way more than $500, but I'd probably do that. If anybody wants it for $500, come get it and be prepared to move it yourself. That's how my dolly got bent too, was moving it from across the street. It was theirs and they got tired of it. He was like, "Can you take this?" I was like, "Oh, that's such a cool safe." And yeah, we bent the dolly. I was amazed we were able to get it over here. I'm not fond of moving safes. That's why I don't work on safes or sell safes. Never been. I did it a few times going back 25 years, and they were real heavy in the safes. In fact, he had one of those on the back of a truck, And hold up. Let's go ahead and switch over to the mobile mic. Let me get rid of this guy. Ow! Let me get rid of this guy. Hold on. Let's see if this works. All right. It should give you some little background music. I don't know. Do y'all hear any background music? If you do, let me know in the comments real quick. It should be playing right now. While I go ahead and shift stuff around, we're going to try a couple of things. That is switching the main mic, or so tell me if you're hearing background music, because I can hear it here. And if I turn it off here, it may start playing for you. No, not yet. Okay. Wow. So if I turn this off, and then turn it off, okay, and then we'll then turn it back on. Hold on, is that desktop audio? Is that how it works? No, I don't know. Alright, still no music. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, so if I do that, then I'll stop this right there, and then I want to go. I had it working for a while. Well, no, it's not muted necessarily. It's what's happened is it's directing to the wrong thing. It's just a redirection issue here, and I want to see while we're experimenting with this. Let me get that. Yeah, what is that? Okay, so that outputs to headphones. It says my headphones to default, okay, and then we'll go back over here and we'll go to settings and see why. Well, maybe go to settings, go see why. Default, desktop audio, mic, auxiliary radio, that'll be the G track, auxiliary 2, that is that. What the heck? Default would be. No idea. No idea why it does that. Okay. Just do that. How about that? You're probably going to hear it there. I don't know if you will or not, but now you may not. I don't hear it. Okay, we're going to stop screwing around with the music. Trying to figure out which setting it is, though. Just for future reference, anyway. Go back to default. Yep, and then default here would be audio, desktop audio. I'll go ahead and turn this guy on. And boom, we're going to go ahead and shift over to the mobile mic, so we have probably a different volume there, and I don't know for sure if that would actually fix it, but I guess we could do that maybe, and I don't know, we're just experimenting, right? Okay, default headphones. I don't want to go through headphones anymore, so whatever. Y'all all really gonna take my parking space and go somewhere else? Ah, that's okay, kid. Hopefully, that's the problem though. Now I don't know whether these kids are going to the bowling alley because they had a birthday party yesterday. So, go, music. It does it now. Okay, well, yay, it fixed it. I don't know how I fixed it. But anyway, what we're going to do there now is we got that fixed, is pull the microphone over real quick there. Going to the shoe shop that's not open. So we'll go ahead, since y'all can see me, I did want to try one thing over there. And that is switch over to the dual camera, so that would probably, camera right there would probably mimic more closely to what we had before, and still pretty wide, but that's dual camera. We're not taking advantage of the awesome triple camera thing, but I don't know. This is the other way we could do it. So not quite as wide, not quite as ballooned out, super view, whatever you want to call that. It's a shame I can't hear that music. I know it's a 3-minute song and my thing tells me it's got 1:29 left. But anyway, can you turn the music down a bit? Sounds like a city club. So turn the music down. We had just established that yeah, like 8%. It gets really, really loud. So there's. All right, lady. 11:34. Your car looks familiar, but all white SUVs look familiar. We don't have to play the music. It's just for like, what am I trying to say? Just fun. Just fun. Plus, I'm now paying Epidemic Sound on a monthly basis for music, so just deal with it, right? 80s freestyle on. You would be amazed with copyright. I'm sure you. Well, no, you don't really play music unless you have it on your radio. But when you're driving, you don't really have your radio on. But music's messing up the microphone pickup. Probably be best to do it if I had the big mic on, and I had to go cut a key. I could just hit the mic. That was what my intent was like if I knew that all I was just doing was cutting 1 or 2 keys, we could either mute it, or if I had to mute it, I could mute and play the music. Maybe that was what my thought was, but you know, and I don't have a hush button on this guy. A hush button. It's like a hush puppy. For the mobile mic. I want to go ahead and add that real quick. Before we go over there, I'm stalling. We stall here. That's how we do things, right? Radio, soundboard, play me a Stream Deck, OBS, ABS. Yes, we're gonna take OBS mixer audio. Yes, I want to replace that because it doesn't work anyway. This is the mobile hush. Mobile hush. We need to get that button up there. Just think I can't just turn it off at my side, but and. Yep. Source is mic auxiliary 2. So now I should be able to go back over here. Kind of stressing the system out, aren't we? And zoom down so I can't see that. There we go. Okay, now hey, it worked. Okay, so good deal. Been meaning to do that. But my primary goal was when we don't have a Be Right Back screen anymore. So some people don't understand why I suddenly go mute, and for a while there I had a hey, what you got? You call about that?
Yep. Since the last time it was done by that's one of yours. Obviously you need
just
this piece right here.
Yeah.
And you want to leave it with you a little while, or if you
no, you can wait if you want to wait about 5 minutes.
Okay. I know it doesn't take you very long.
I need the keys that fit it now.
Oh, okay. All right.
These are only for this lock. Like brand new lock.
Yeah, I just ordered this off the order thing. I got these. I mean, these are good locks, but after a while the little mechanism broke and it wouldn't unlock, and everything like that. So, I'm sure there's got to be. I thought these things were like forever things, so they're not.
Yeah.
And maybe I could bring the one that's broken to you, but when you turn the little latch on the back side,
right,
it doesn't lock. It won't lock it or unlock it. In other words, it won't. Anyway.
Yeah.
So if you would also, you could maybe, you had that little fancy looking ball when what do you call it? the base key that you can cut another one in?
Yeah, I do.
All right, maybe cut a couple more of those. Okay, all right, thank you.
Two more, you said? Copies?
Yeah, that'd be good. A couple more would be great.
Okay.
I think that was like the least worn down of some of the ones we got. I think that's probably the closest to the. I need to ask you something, as you, okay, make sure I gotta put this thing back, when I put this in.
Just have to make sure on the interior part that the divot is facing down.
Okay, okay, you're talking about this part right here?
Well-
Wait, I wonder where my little, ooh, goodness.
Should be bagged separately. Your set screw
I hope so.
should be in one of those bags.
This is, it's not that one. That would not be good if that somehow didn't have that. I can take it off of one and I'm pulling out because the set screw is the same thing on the other
Yeah, it should be in that little bag. With the hex wrench, yeah, it's got the hex wrench that's in there.
Yeah, there it is right there.
Yep,
I guess.
okay, so basically the only thing that I see people do wrong on these is this groove right here has to be facing down.
Okay. Let me-
And your knob
groove.
and
You
that
don't, you don't have a
Sharpie.
do you? Just for help me remember, I might get stupid between now and going to my house.
Yep,
Okay,
groove.
this is D for down. Okay.
There you go.
So this part goes down there.
Yep, and then your
Now,
knob.
I've done this 1,000 times, but I just want to make sure I'm not screwing up something right there. And then this will fit. That needs to go like that, does it not?
Yes, just like that.
So, and then obviously these two are going to come together just like here with
Yep.
this piece in the middle.
And you know the inside unscrews to unveil the screws there.
You're talking about this part where so I can get it on there.
Yeah.
And then this part you don't do that. This
No,
part you just stick straight.
stick
This part
straight.
comes loose. It pops it in. Put the two bigger screws on in, then come back on top with this.
Yep.
And then
Flip
obviously it's going to have to go. Since my door closes like this, it's got to go like this.
bevel towards the door, right? So it'll close.
All right.
So,
All right.
old key, new
These
key.
are these are all the same ones, and you got those others that I'm gonna throw in the garbage can.
We can recycle them.
Okay, that's fine. Just recycle them then. All right.
That's what I was asking. You make sure you didn't have
Okay.
them somewhere else. Make sure you get all your
No.
parts.
You can have those. Yeah. So okay. All right. I don't need to accidentally lose something. That wouldn't be a good thing.
But you need to carry that from the bottom of the
Yes,
box to your
yes.
box just came apart on you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you know, it's hard getting these things in, and sometimes these things I get them from basically like Doors R Us out of whatever.
Yeah.
With all this, everything's on backlog right now.
All right, got 2376 altogether.
Just take the 25. Thank you.
All right, there's your ticket.
Dollar for your advice.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, make
I'm
sure
not-
you got all your parts
I
there.
don't need losing parts. All right, have a good day.
You too. Oh. Sanitize. Ew, I sanitized my chair. Sanitize! Okay, where were we? Let me check this. I gotta go find the mobile comments. They're over there, I think. Yeah, the Baldwin keys. Baldwin keys. They love the fancy keys. What's up, the 99? Welcome to the feed. Welcome to the stream. Whole music's pretty cold mute. Okay, well, everybody was saying it was too loud, so we just kind of have to make sure it's down to like 3% was what that was on. We got a couple of different songs. I'm gonna go lower them all to 3%. I guess it's probably hard to hear me when I've got this on and when there's music playing. So that really is just for that. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're done playing around with that. Right before the drop. See, I can't hear the music. That's another thing. I want to be able to hear it. I wish I could hear it. How was the 52 to part of the estate line? Yeah, those were the that was a real deal, Baldwin. Real deal. I wonder how long it took them to get it. I wonder how much they are. Last time I saw, they were like $140-ish. Keep on walking, homie. So now I just need to script a button that'll turn it off, mute it, and I guess probably I could script a button that would mute all mics going, just in case, and then turn that on. That's an idea. That's an idea. There's so many things I can do. Then now we've got a pedal. I could actually run a pedal down here, and I could be like, yeah, I'm pedaling to make, like, if I wanted to do music, I could just pedal. I don't think I need that, but you know, Kim says I make frivolous expenditures. I don't think they're frivolous. What's up, Burnsy? How's it going? Come on now. We gotta, while I'm answering this, I'm gonna go over here and do this thing, make sure we're okay. SE lock and key. Good. About 3:30, yes ma'am. Yep. Okay. Thanks. Yep. Moving around the camera here, and it kind of didn't work out right. This is the problem with the camera being in the back, is I can't get it to reach around. I guess we could do it this way and then just grab it as we go. So, hey y'all. We still hadn't really come to a firm decision on how I want to do the camera or not, like we're doing it now. So, well, let's go ahead and turn it back this way. Let's check out Carson. Give old Carson a good looking at, because we do have to make room for this. I've got him out here right now just as a surface, basically. There's our screws from last week. Actually, these aren't even the screws from, these are the screws from the week before last week. So there's 2 Baldwin screws right there. I could go put them up. Here I've got some stuff. Let's go ahead and move the camera view over. We can go ahead and go to split screen. Hey, the split screen actually worked. Camera cables from the ceiling. I know we could get so technical with it. I did try to pull the, you can only buy an, oh, you almost got rear-ended, lady. I did try to pull off a, yeah, that's not going to reach. See, I don't think this is actually going to work either, because of reasons. I mean, that may work, but I was actually trying to get it. Okay. Yeah, the camera would have to be flipped over. No, Stuart, that's what I use. I use a Stream Deck. That's what my button pushing thing is, see? Stream Deck. But they just came out with a foot pedal version of it. Will their camera reach all the way over here? I think it will. Hold on. This might be monumental if we can get it right here. Oh, okay. Yep. Maybe turn it just a little bit. Okay. See, this, having the split screen with me not being able to make silly expressions at the camera is just no fun, is it? So let's give that a try. Oh, we got a lock force in the background too. Haha, I think that's good. catch up on the comments real quick. I love my Stream Deck, but I have not gone so in depth with it. Basically, just use it for changing scenes. I'll go ahead and pull this over and pull up the mobile comment section. Okay. There's a lag. So what I'm going to be doing today with Carson is we're going to move everything off of the area right here. Probably take us about 20 minutes just to get it all onto the table, and at that point we can assess, right, and decide where I need to go from there, because this has always kind of been a thorn in the side. When I built this here, okay, it stopped right here. This was the end. In fact, you can underneath, I think it's, no, sorry, stopped right there. So this bench used to be where I've tied it in together right here. And right here you can actually see where I curved the wood because it was already curved, and added on this much, built this, pretty much mimicking everything else, and sheet metal it with flashing, built in this to block the sparks, because we've always said this has always been like the grinding, drilling, messy area. And so then we just sheet metal that so that any sparks, wouldn't really do anything. It was great. I mean, it was a great answer to a problem. However, it always is one of those things that becomes that part of the workshop, where it's just messy. But going back to this, a couple of these have been moved over. If we move to direct our attention down the alley, lock force container, still stuff on the ground over there. And I had been looking for dummy cylinders for a while, and I had to open up a bunch. If we zoom in, zoom in way over there, I had pulled out a bunch of plastic containers. Those were all stacked like behind Nakatomi Plaza, and I've moved them over here for the time being. So this is kind of a dual purpose, both to empty this and see what see what kind of mess we got going on here. Wide angle, boom, wide angle, and I'm going to go back to the comments, make sure that didn't freeze. But what I'll do is I'll move this guy over here, I guess. Nope. Let's see where's the best way to do this. Hey.
Hello.
What can we help you with?
I wanted to get a few copies made.
Okay.
Do I need some?
Yep.
So, these two,
Okay.
I wanted to get 3
Okay.
of this one and 4 of this one.
Okay. 3 and 4.
Do you guys do like engraving on the keys?
We can stamp it with letters or numbers.
If we did like don't make duplicates of it?
I have a do not duplicate stamp.
Okay, how much is that?
I can stamp that for you.
Okay, yeah, can I do that on those?
These, just to let you know though, these are $4.75 each.
Okay.
And then these are $2.50 each.
Okay.
So you said 4 of that one? 4 of.
Yeah, 4 of this one
Uh huh.
and 3 of this one.
I thought you said 4 of that one when you came in.
I need more of this one.
Okay,
let's
so
do
4 of
this
that,
one and
3 of that one. Got it.
And then I wanted to do 2 of another one, but I wanted to do a different type of thing.
Okay. Okay, let's get you do the other one first.
Hmm.
We're gonna do the business ones first.
Mhm.
Okay, got 2619 on that. Okay, does that your email look like?
Mhm.
Okay. All right, we'll send the receipt there. And $12.96. And 77, that number there. Yep. Okay, you're good to go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
good.
My parents called ahead, I think. This
Yep.
is for 241 Ridge Drive, my trust.
Okay.
And do you have a phone number or anything?
No, I can just fix it here. You don't have to.
Can I come back and grab it? I was heading to a Target real quick to pick up some stuff.
Oh, yeah, but all you need is these two parts right here.
What was that?
I'm just gonna hand it right back to you.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, never mind.
The key's working okay?
Yeah, the key works great.
Okay.
It's spinning. I
Right.
think it's the one mechanism in it broke.
Yeah, it's these two little parts right
yeah,
here.
that's what I thought.
So, yeah, let me just grab them for you and you're done.
Cool. Well, awesome. Never mind.
I do. This one's kind of catchy.
Okay.
Do you have another key on your key ring by chance?
yeah.
This may just be a bad. I mean, it's a hardware
Have that
store.
one as well.
Let's see. Same one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, let me clear this up for you. So, yeah, if you want to come back, it'll take a minute now.
Okay, I gotcha. These are only $8?
Yeah.
Let me get one of these real quick.
Okay. You just want to add it when you come
yeah,
back?
let's add it when I come back. That's
Okay.
perfect.
Yep. No problem. I'll knock it out for you.
I'll never pass up on a bike walk.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll be done in about 10 minutes. So, you know, the bad thing about the whole camera's cord stretched across is I've almost done polyaxed myself 20 times. What's up, Gary Anvil? How's it going? Let's bring this guy back over. That really messed up what we were doing, but you know, things happen around here, right? Let me take this off. What did I miss? What did I miss? We got customers in and out, so you know, as always, that's more important than anything else. I guess. All right. What's up, Gary? Thanks for popping in and say hey. My mic hit. Okay, I'm glad my mic was working. But because of certain things that the mic picked up, we're just going to rekey this off screen, and you're just going to look at me. I think, wait, am I on the right screen? Where's my mobile comment section? Oh! That was a close one. Super close. Super, super close. Mr. Hooligan, what's up with you? I gotta step over and step up and just be dang careful, right? That's where I got mine. I got mine off Amazon. Mobile comment section. Can you stay in the corner just like that? Oh, you can. Watch it fall over. So we're just gonna watch Jason do what Jason needs to do over here, because one of these is catching real bad, and the other one is doing better. It feels like they use this cylinder from the outside of the house quite a bit. Almost made a mess, right? So it's not good, right? Catchy. We could have just switched out the parts, but because of the catchy, we're going to go ahead and replace the pins in it. That is a Heiko key. Heiko. We have not missed any of those, I don't think. The key itself is certainly dropped down from what it's supposed to be. Let's take a look and see if we can. I don't know why I have that other camera up. Hold up. Just you just veer right away from my parking spot. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but it's dropped down quite a bit. So we're going to take this, which luckily I still have that plugged up. Okay, so we're just gonna fix this cylinder. How many of y'all thought I was gonna do that? Get out. Fix that cylinder up like it needs to be, right? That is a deep A cut in the front of this. Oh, several deep A cuts in this. Yep. Okay, that's wrong. You can tell it's wrong. Yep. Oof. Wow. You funny. I hope I should have taken his other key off to check it. But we are gonna do a little bit of chamfer on this guy, simply because it needs it. The one good thing about it is it still will be fairly secure. We can chamfer it just a bit, right? And then to counteract any problems with that, and this is such a controversial thing, but honestly, plugs come heavily chamfered nowadays. So if you want to make yourself feel better about it, then you can put in a top pin, like a security pin, because these don't have security pins, and that would effectively take out any issues. I'm not doing this real heavy. I'm just kind of scratching the surface a little bit to give it a little bit of leeway. We know these two suck, so still kind of lowered down a little bit. I'm not going to worry about the whole thing, but Works much better. Probably go ahead and give the other one a fresh go at it while it's here. No, because then I'm gonna have to charge for it. There's no point in doing it. Should be okay. We'll just give it a lube bath. We'll give it a lube bath. But that, aside from the squeak, works much better. And it feels good. You know, maybe I can take it apart and replace the front pin. I'll go ahead and do it just to be nice and not charge. Or just give it a little chamfer too. But, you know, when they have a hardware store key, you don't know how many family members have the keys. Yeah, this one's good. The front of it right there is kind of dropped down a little bit, so we'll just get rid of that and put a new one in. And that should take it out. The front pin usually catches heck. I will chamfer it a bit. Very, very lightly. And it's the inside cylinder, so it really doesn't matter there. Nobody's going to be picking their way out. So we'll just give that a chamfer. I can't tell you the number of times that I've done a rekey or something like that and keyed it up to an old hardware store key that is off and worn down, and just come back to discover, hey, none of our employee keys work. We need you to come back out. Or something. None of our other keys work. So now I'm recapping it. We're going to lube it, give them new tail pieces. Boop. See if that works a little bit better. A little bit better. All right. And let's go ahead and move you back. Where are you supposed to be? We got to come back over here, don't we? Continue on with this because that is what we are doing today. Radio. Hey. 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 Uh-oh. Don't fall over, camera. Okay. There we go. We'll bounce over to this. Hey. And he didn't say he needed any more copies, but we will lubricate it. Oh, B160s. Feeling good. Feeling good. And we'll take his old pieces out of here, because that is the main problem. And you know, it's not the main problem. It's. And I always tell people to. Oh, friendly neighborhood carrier just went by. You didn't see it, but he just knocked on the window. So that was the friendly neighborhood carrier. I'll go ahead and call that for you. But that guy's twisted to heck and back. And you know why it twists to heck and back is because the strike plate's not lined up. They're forcing the lock. I know they are. We'll give this guy a go. It works. It works good. All right. So he gets us 2 new parts. I can't remember. I never can remember how much. We raised the price on these. $4.50 each. $4.50. So and then 10 to repin the cylinder. Shoot. Shoot. Where'd you go? Now when I do, I know that made it. That counted. Whenever you get these guys in, you can still order these from your distributors, B220-036, something like that. Always check it to make sure, because every so often the little cam on the back of it right there will wear out as well. This one doesn't look like that's the problem, but these have come from the factory where they're not cut. Something's not going on with it. Some kind of issue with the manufacturing causes it to either sit at an angle like that instead of straight, you know. So always double check these things if you're selling them. Okay, let's put this back in the bag and get back to cleaning off our little area over there. Nope, take your key. Take your key too. I don't want your funky key. All right. Let me catch up on the comments real quick while I'm here. I had to move the comment section like totally out of the way. Don't knock on the door. Everybody knows not to knock on the window except for the real dumb ones, but the door's okay. It's not smooth, it's smooth. Smooth. Take out all the pins but one. Yeah. We have 2 keys out of the 45 generations that don't work now. Always happens. What's up, bro? 1-0. Thank you, Wes. Tailpieces are way more resilient than you would give them credit for, aren't they? What's up, Steam Gadget? What's up, Joe Pix? Thanks for joining in. Smooth. But yeah, sometimes those tailpieces get so twisted up. It's crazy. It's crazy how flexible they are. Let me go ahead and down it. It's time to down the Mississippi Cold Drip. In case you're wondering, you can order this if you're in the continental United States at mscolddrip.com. Can be heated up, but we don't have a way to do that here because propane's apparently in short supply. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. To heck and back. North Yorkshire. That's 8,836 miles from Jackson. Round trip. Okay. I think we've got another customer coming in, y'all. Or this. No, this is a different guy. Hey.
Hey, Jason.
How are you?
Good. I got a weird question for you.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Kryptonite, the brand?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Cable locks
Yeah.
and so forth.
Just you need the. How many?
Well, do you keep those, or can you cut me those?
Yeah, I can cut them.
Okay, I need 2 of them.
2 of them. They're not cheap. They're like $8 each, but
That's fine. What's the proper name for that?
just
I
a
call it a Coke machine key.
yeah tubular key. Give me just a few minutes and I'll get it knocked out for you.
Okay. Oh, my other keys work great. My Studebaker keys for my airplane.
Oh, the airplane ones? Good deal. That's an oddball for a.
Well, I've thrown you a few oddballs over the
Yeah.
years.
Always the case with airplanes.
Yeah. Well, they don't ever have anything original to them. And do you get a lot of calls for those kind of keys right there?
We do. Quite a number of them, yeah. We've got a few customers that use them for padlocks for their gatehouses, for their hunting land.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you can't go to Walmart and, you know, get the copies made.
And what makes them unique is the way those lands are cut as far as the I guess they all have that same pilot pin on the side, but then they got the different lengths and
Yeah, just like regular keys, they have different depths and such.
didn't even know if you were here today. We're down at the Dixie National with our grandchildren and ate lunch at Brent's, and I said, I want to run by and see if Jason's in today. 'Cause I've started using this kryptonite lock a little bit, and I detest having anything with only one key.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, if you lose your key, there's nothing on that lock that gives a number. What's the real deal on that Sal and Mookie's deal? Was that just a disgruntled employee?
Yeah. I hadn't texted Jeff yet to see what.
I saw Jeff on an interview on, I don't know if it was online or on TV or something, but anyway, he was basically just saying that he was in there threatening everybody.
Well, I've been on him for years about keeping that back door locked. But his employees and stuff are in and out so much, they tear up the locks on the place so quickly.
You do a lot of work over there.
Yeah, for all his stuff.
So that's the way you cut them, huh?
It's one way to cut them. It's always been my favorite way.
I didn't know how you did that, if you had some kind of special adapter for your rotary machine or what?
They do make them for the rotary machine, but I was never fond of it. And they make specific machines just to cut these, which I've had 2 different ones over the years. And
Do you do a lot of Medico keys?
Medico.
The slant cut?
We've got some properties with the older versions, but we do ASA and CX5 high security. I've never been a fan of Medico.
But are all of them that 45 degrees?
No, that's Medico specific only. Yeah, but the others have similar security features. Like that's ASA. That's one of the more
That's a bad boy there.
expensive, but it's got side
I used
cuts
to have
on
a
it.
Mercedes that had that cut on the, I call it a sawtooth key. What is that?
Sidewinder styles, which you're probably referring to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty.
Kind of similar theory,
Yeah,
but
that's cool.
so we have our
Are
own.
these pick proof basically?
Nothing's really pick proof, but you have to really know what you're doing. to be able to pick it. It's not something that you're gonna do in 30-degree weather, standing outside of a fence or
I've only had
anything.
one car over the years of all the cars I've had with Mercedes keys that had that side
Mm-hmm.
cut.
Yeah, that's why they call them sidewinders,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Sounds theoretically reasonable anyway. Rodeo started today?
Actually, this is the livestock show.
Oh, okay.
The grandkids show swine and steers, and so we.
Because I didn't think it started. The actual rodeo doesn't start for a few more days, right?
I think the rodeo starts probably Thursday. Or
Yeah, it was
something.
like usually the 8th.
The Dixie National livestock part usually starts the week before. And they live on a farm down in Smith County, so they have the.
Got my horse keys ready for them to show up because they always come down here getting trailer keys and
Oh,
stuff.
I'm sure.
So we have special horse house style keys specifically for that crew.
So you get a lot of business out of that.
Yeah, they come down here buying just sometimes ridiculous amounts of RV keys.
Cool.
And they do a fair job of locking themselves out of things down there too, but I don't I try not to get involved with that part of it.
Do you do a lot of lockouts?
Not anymore. It's one of those things is if I have time and am available and feel like it and blah blah blah, but
That's a hard way to make money.
it's a good way to make money, but you got to deal with a lot of BS. I did it for a long time for AAA and GM roadside and all that. And after Katrina, I was like, I'm done with y'all. Shifted everything over to residential and commercial, and took a painful hit for a year or so, and then have been much happier. Have been much happier. The last thing I want to do now is go to Valley Street at 3 in the morning. And when you're contracted with AAA,
That's what you get to do.
they expect you to do it, whether it's high crime or not.
Do you think Jackson's making any inroads at all into this crime, or is it
Nope.
window dressing?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
What's going to have to happen? Or is it not?
More at-home interventions are really the only thing I can come up with, but that's not going to happen because some of these parents are old enough now that criminal parents are the ones that are having the babies that grow up with criminal parents that don't care, so they end up being criminals too, and it's a cyclic problem that I don't see a easy way out of that. But 9 times out of 10, all the stuff, the problems you see in Jackson are always between, oh, she took my girl, or oh, you owe me $50 for drug money, or et cetera, or just plain old retaliation for whatever. But it's a thing. All right, is that all you need? These can be a little weird going in, so I always like put it in and out a few times.
Just to kind of loosen
Yeah,
it up?
so yeah. You got your original, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. I put it on my ring already.
Okay, 1728. All right, you good?
Yes, sir.
Looks like that's your email, so I'm going to send the receipt to that.
All right. Well, I appreciate the quick service.
Yeah, not a problem. Good seeing you again.
Good to see you, sir.
Have a good one.
All righty.
You flying out anywhere interesting?
Yeah, I've got 2 trips next week, and hopefully we won't have any icy weather.
Yeah, I bet that's not fun.
No, that's not good at all. See you.
Have a good one. All right. Catch up on the comments. Sorry, I couldn't get that. I was trying to get the camera over, but I can't do it easily sometimes. But yes, I use my hurdy-gurdy, my wood hurdy-gurdy. Oof, hurdy-gurdy-gurdy. I lost my rubber doodad. My little rubber doodad has mysteriously disappeared. I don't know where the hell it went, but I'm sure it bounced somewhere. Andy Tang, what's going on? Abel Lock, what's up? Original Scotsman. I can't even remember which 2 I had. Yeah, sorry you didn't get to watch. I don't know how much of that you're able to see, but that was a hurdy-gurdy stuff. Anyway, going back. I know you need the rubber doodad. I'm using a folded up piece of cardboard, and it's not comfortable at all. Not at all. Sip of cold drip. Go back over here. What time is it? Shit. Oh dang, y'all. Y'all don't have time to hang out with me to clean my bench up. Well, shit. I guess. Shoot. You don't even want to see what's under all that pile? I've teased y'all enough about it. I mean, I could, really, honestly, if nobody comes back in, I could just go ahead and get it off the counter, because that's the whole point. If I don't do it now, then I won't ever get to it. So we have a spare 8 minutes. Let's put a timer up. Somebody warn me. Hey. I think she heard that. The plastic wine corks work great for a rubber doodad. I usually wear. I've got a leather glove. Just put it off until next week. That's such a good idea. Bring bucket over and scoop it. Well, there's a lot of things in there. We got 8 minutes. Time's counting down, y'all. Oh no, let's go back to the split screen. Time's counting down. Let's go ahead and get it done. That way I'll be incentivized to actually do it, because it really does need to be done. Okay, stay right there. Where did I leave the mobile comments? They're over here, aren't they? Mobile comments section. Shoot. Tripping over cords left and right. Let's do an extra hour today. You know, I gotta stick to my schedule. Y'all have all respected, the YouTube community has respected my hour, my time slot, and that's 11 to 1. Every so often we do some more crazy stuff, like stay an extra 20 minutes or so, but I try my best to keep in my time slot, keep in my lane. It's not that messy. I know it's not that messy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know it's not that messy. But what I was saying is in this bucket, this is like a whole bunch of parts that need to go in my truck. Like we've got a combination chamber, we've got, you know, screws, we got rivets, we got a pivot hinge right there. We've got A-series parts. I run up on a lot of A-series locks. We've got a D-Tex 230DL replacement pushy deal for when those screws break open. If you know, you know. But we're just going to cap this right here for right now to give us some room to get everything out, because we can go ahead and get this up too, can't we? Because we can get this backup cam up and you can see, there we go. All right, let's get this knocked out. Let's go for it, y'all. We're counting down. My poor area right here. All right, mace. Still trying to find a test subject for this. Now, some of y'all might recognize this guy. Oh, look at that, SK Tools. Actually, still, this guy could use a beautiful one of those restoration jobs, you know. Might get around to it. A vibrator container. This goes back here. We did get some new vibrator material. That'll be a future video. Bong, 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 bong. That'll be a future video. Okay, yep. I don't even know why I have that. So here we go. This guy. Thank you again, Gumby, for sending me these. This will still be. This is yet another future video thing that I'll have going on. So I'm just gonna shove that right there for the time being. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Now you can go up here, can't you? Oh yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you can. Come on, get in there. Okay, maybe not. How about in there? Oh, hey, perfect. I got one great thing out of the way. Sorry, Carson. Metal index drill bits. What do you think? Vote now in the. Hold on. We got a thing we can do, right? Let's go ahead and do how do you do it? Nope. Yep. Wait a minute. Nope, that is not how you spell that. Yay! Somebody remind me to check the results of that poll. But how do y'all feel posting the poll now? Did y'all like the cool metal index drill bits? Or did you like, do you prefer nowadays having them in plastic containers? Post in the comments, let me know what you think. Metal ones are, I guess, cool for like bench use. Not necessarily to make, in my humble opinion, they're not necessarily great for toolbox use. But maybe, I don't know. That's always been a toughie for me, because we're getting to the critical point here, y'all. And we're running out of time, so we got to keep going. We got to get all this off. I've never cared for the metal. Let's put it that way. When the plastic ones became more prevalent and started coming along, because again, I've been doing this for a while, and Ooh, little bit thing. I have a fair number. This is got to be put in. Oh, look, that actually bit goes in there. All this is just going to get, we're just going to strip it down because Siri is going to be telling us here in a minute that we're done for. I got a couple of new blades for my saw. This guy. Oh, yeah, that blade is wore to slap crap out. I've used that. It'll still cut pretty good, but I never put a finer tooth on there, and I need to cut some finer stuff. So blades definitely. The only problem is getting all this back on. What is this? What is this, Jason? This is a HK pistol. It's actually a very rare item. Those of you into guns, this is a sight installation tool for my HK 45 compact to put in sights. You go to any number of gunsmiths nowadays and they're like, well, we would do your HK pistol, but we don't have the we don't have this guy. And this person 25 years ago bought one and to put my own Trigicon sights in, which is one thing I need to replace one day on my gun. Come to think about it. All right, here we have rotary tool things. Rotary tool. So it's mostly tools. What I need to kind of come up with the answer to here is how I want to put it all back, because I've got, you know, here's my wire brush, wire brush and regular brush container. I got to figure out how I want to get this back up. I may integrate a couple of maybe smaller shelves over here. We have a wood container. It's got all my wood in it. Well, all my like plastic wood and stuff like that for when you F up somebody's door, or just when you need to plastic wood. That mask is nasty. Mask is nasty. Driver bits, driver bits, driver bits, driver bits. Let's see what we got on the comments. I ain't selling my HK thing. All right, let's go ahead and end that. End it, end it, end it, end it. How do you end the poll? End the poll. End the poll. End poll. All right, let's see what we got. Who likes the metal? Who likes the plastic? We have 81%. Wow. Wow, y'all. 32 votes, 81% metal. That's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I mean, it is tougher. Like, if I would have dropped the plastic one there, you know what would have happened? Evaporust. This actually goes in the chemical section. Back in the back, I've kind of got a chemical section going back there. And the rest of this, y'all ever have one of these adjustable drill spade bits? Come on out. I don't know if y'all have ever seen one of those. It's an adjustable spade bit, and it's actually got a big old wampin blade here too. I want to go up to 3, 4, 5 inch. I'll just switch it out and boom, got a 5-incher right there. It's not every day you brag about having a 5-incher, but today is that day. And I had tried kind of trying to figure out what this is. That's got a little weird point on it. Look at that. This reminds me of something that came off maybe a key punch or a key cutter. I've been trying to isolate and identify that. One day I'm going to go, that's where that dang thing goes. More bits. Hey, there's a spare brush. Speaking of spare brushes, y'all, guess what I found? I finally found my we'll look at it in a second. My What am I trying to say? Key machine wheels. We were looking for those a while back. My throwing stars. I found my box with all my throwing stars in it. And we did a video. Gumby, those bits that you sent me, I've actually done a video on the Irwin version of that. You know, really my video on that. It's great for going through lumber. I'll put it that way. I'm surprised that our timer has not worked. I don't think she heard me set that timer because I feel like it's been like 8 minutes. Spare keys that have come off the board. Got to deal with those one day. Did y'all see those? These are pretty handy to have. Pretty handy to have. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish taking everything off. Doop, doop, doop. Somebody here got that old Simplex. This is that other one that I never really decided on a person to give this away to. So I'm just going to put that over there. There's a box going over there, and then drill bits, and then more drill bits, and then clippy deals, more drill bits. That's a sanding block, but yeah. Oh, y'all remember this guy? Yoo-hoo! I'm so glad that I got this grinder because this grinder came with a very less problematic. Don't ever buy this from Harbor Freight, y'all. Get one of those. Trust me, that thing works much better. much less wildly dangerous. I might just say. And Bits. All right, these guys, that's cord cover. Actually, I could probably use this section right here. I think I'll go ahead and throw that down right there. And we are almost to the end. Here's all my metal containers for chemical use. I might as well go ahead and put this back with the chemicals, right? Might as well go ahead and keep that with the chemicals. This is just an empty container with a couple of things in it. That'll go right there. This guy is, I guess I'll use that with that. So there we go. Even more bits. Empty plastic. I don't have an empty plastic, but I do have a pile of bits going right here. And it's not really as bad as I thought it was going to be. There's that leather glove for doing keys. It goes up here. And a couple of squares that was probably causing that whole pile. There's always that thing on the bottom that causes the whole pile to be unbalanced, and that was it for sure. So, all right, that's it, y'all. We got to the bottom of the pile. That'll help me, except for these guys. We can go ahead and what can we do here? Let's get this out the way. Let's get this over here. This over here. Jigsaw right there. And lastly, grab these out of the way for now. Start with a clean slate. Always important when you're doing this. Whew. These are specialty bits. If you go around the corner, I actually put that old key machine. As we circle around to the end of this. Oh, no, y'all aren't supposed to see that. That's a secret. That's a secret. Start off with the clean slate. Alright, you can go over there. This guy doesn't even point in. Thanks, dang it, Wes. There's that is. That needs to be relocated as well. It got buried. It wasn't supposed to be buried, but we'll work our way around. Scrap wood over there. Duct tape for the remainder of ducket. There's a crunchy. You want to see the status of the crunchios over here? Oh, the cup is cracking. Oh, crunchios. So Okay, let's get a new hammer handle. Found this recently. Bong, bong, bong. Oh, speaking of finding stuff recently, bong, bong. I massacred my crepe myrtles in our backyard. This is nothing compared to what I've got. Such a big burn pile. I'm going to be doing burn piles for the next month straight, trying to get rid of all this stuff. But one good thing about crepe myrtles that get really, really big, ours were like 30 feet tall. So I was chainsawing last weekend and got me a few nice little beating the hell out of people who park in my spot. I mean, whatever I might need to beat the hell out of people for. Wonder what's in there. I bet keys. Okay. So coming back into it, the end result will probably be shown to you next week. I've done this a number of times, and every time I come back kind of to the same problem where there's just not enough room over here for me to do what I need to do, you know? Let me grab one thing. Here we go. Let's take a little peek right here. Yep. Nope. Well, actually, see, I got the. Hey! I got the machine up. Yep. Not plugged in, but the point of all this was getting all this out of the way, and I think we've kind of accomplished that. But I was going to do one last thing here. The typical scrape all the random stuff off into a bin. Random for sorting. Key blank. Oh, y'all want to peek at it? Let's take a peek. See where we're at on the back wall. Y'all remember the back wall? We painted it last time. We'll take a peek while we're here, if y'all want to, and then I think we will definitely be done with today's live. I'm pretty sure we're approaching the 1 o'clock hour. So we will go ahead, take a peek over around behind us, and this will be what I'm doing for the rest of the day, y'all. Where are we at? Where are we at? We've got this going on. Yep, gone ahead and moved everything, almost everything from right here, which, speaking of nasty, that's nasty. But all I got left is a few strike plates that I just threw up there. Got all my flat steel keys moved. They are unsorted as of right now. So those all are wildly unsorted. All those old automotive blanks for the meantime, just threw them up top. My water shut off, my emergency fire hydrant shut off tool. Thank you, whoever left that. Whoa. Thank you for whoever left the fire hydrant shut off tool. Master blanks, Hudson original, and General and NCR, which is National Cash Register. So that's where we're at with that. Look, Mount Boxmoor, the base of Mount Boxmoor has begun. So this will be what I finish off doing today, and what I will be doing come Monday morning. Yay! Just fun, fun, fun. What a nicely painted pegboard. I know, it was professionally painted, y'all. Straighten out the drill press, your OCD. Why? Because it's on an angle? Like on the corner, you mean? I have it like that for a reason. If that's what you meant, straighten it out. Or you meant the, did you mean the plate, or did you mean the, just it being at an angle? It's at an angle for a reason. I do have a hydrant wrench because somebody left it on our hydrant. And I thought it would probably be better for Jason to get the hydrant wrench than a bum to pick up the hydrant wrench. And nobody ever came to see hey, did you find a hydrant wrench? So, finders keepers, losers weepers. I was trying to keep people safe from vagrants having a hydrant wrench. I do have a blower. We have the new blower. I hadn't tested it yet because we didn't have leaf problem this morning. So the blower's gonna go home with me and start blowing the yard while I'm burning crepe myrtle. It's been a week since I cut it, so maybe some of it'll be dry enough. It's probably gonna take 2 or 3 weeks because the biggest ones were this big around. Like I cut, crepe myrtles are bushes with they're flowering bushes that turn into trees. The bases of mine are this big around, and where I cut them, we had knots on them. It's one of those things where if your knots, the area where it starts sprouting, if they're ugly, then cut off below the knot. I YouTube this, so now I am a professional gardener. If your knots are ugly, just cut off below the knot. If your knots are still pretty, then you can just trim. And our knots were ugly, so we have like 8 crepe myrtles, and we have a pile that's literally the size of like a shed in your backyard. It's like a shed of crepe myrtle branches and stuff. So yeah, I got a lot of burn to do. Jason with a hydrant wrench. This is definitely better than a Bowman's one. Yes. But, we are talking about Jason, right? Can't get away from that fact. Just open the hydrant all the way, or you can cause damage to the drainage system of a dry hydrant. Oh, trust me. I've watched them turn that damn hydrant on over and over and over again. You have to take the cap off. I know how to do it. I've watched them do it so many times. They do it when the coffee water comes out. We call it coffee water. 1:06 p.m. So we are just in time for the end of this. Let's go ahead and cut this down just a little bit. It's the saddest time of day, but we have to do it because we have other things that we have to do. Obviously, we have to get Carson out of the way for Monday because my first appointment starts at like 10, and I got things to do. So Carson will have to be emptied again. Yeah. Lock force disassemble. Worst time of day. Cut the microphone back up. Thank you for reminding me. You didn't have to remind me this time. I remembered myself. Don't park in my parking spot if you're going to be going somewhere else. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. I still feel like I missed something that I was going to talk about today, but I guess we're just SOL on it. And when I go back over the comments, I will check out whether y'all liked this camera, whether it made me look more dashing than the other camera, or if we need to go back the other way. Because one good thing about this camera being back there is bigger field of view, so it did limit us back there a little bit. And I'm definitely not buying another 4-camera phone thing to deal with. But anyway, I'll go back over the comments and see what everybody thought about it so that we know next week how we can tweak things even more differently. But I hope everybody does have a great weekend. We'll go ahead and go to the worst screen. This is the worst screen. The screen before this one, it's bad. But when we get to this screen, it's like, oh man, you know what? I always do this. I always forget, but we're gonna, and weekend, y'all. I don't have it ready to copy paste, so I'm just gonna type it like a rogue. I've got all these fancy little gizmos and stuff, but I still cannot spell. I still cannot get that to automatically send for me, thanks to YouTube. But at least we had intro music. Sunrise at the very end. Look at that. What timing. What fortitude. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for showing up just in time for Saturday Morning Live. Yay!